the Seminoles will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
First and 10 now for the offense. Ball handed off. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Running back with the football. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Razorbacks getting set on first and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. Running with purpose.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Morris. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And the Razorbacks will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll run it here. Powers through. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Seminoles hustle to the line, run the hurry up. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Noles pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And now the running back's got it again. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Seminoles will look to convert here on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over first and
10. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Florida State.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pocket breaking down. And he's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's 3rd and long. He drops to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Single back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arkansas.
It's 3rd down for the offense.
325.
Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. And moves the ball to the 35. And another first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The shotgun handoff here. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside and give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Handoff running right.
Ball carried by the running back. Picks up 1. Second down coming up.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Razorbacks will line up to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. On the junior. Gets home, making a sack there. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take off. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. And they get a drive going this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30. Bulldozing his way past tackles. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The back's got it. Spinning out of the tackle. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back's got it again. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Running play called on 3rd and short. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offense.
Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Suey. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He'll test the right side here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down after that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46. And the Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try the right side on the toss. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. The Razorbacks keep the football on the move.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Here's the second down play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 7, Florida State 0.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Razorbacks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And
nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Florida State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score Arkansas 14, Florida State 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the...
24.
Coverage. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Razorbacks with first and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
With the catch, it's Griffin. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half?
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arkansas 21, Florida State 7.
The Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so let's start. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Not much on that play, brought down short. The Noles looking to run some tempo here. They're going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. He's on the run, launches deep, and is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Important second down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Morris. And now the defense able to bring him down. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Gives it to the back. Running with purpose. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. And tackled there by the defense. Coming up, second down and goal.
Ringo. Got it. Moves.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Coming off another score late in the game, they'll kick the ball away and let the defense just close out this win. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking to throw it on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone now.
Yankee blue. Spire. Listen.
They'll give it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arkansas 24, Florida State 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Razor.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Planning up to try the extra point.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Seminoles come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to chuck it again. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, trying to extend the play. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Press coverage now from the secondary. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further.
That keeps the score Arkansas 31.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brings up third down.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Here we go! Lizzie, Lizzie! Hot, hot!
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Defense showing blitz here. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink, demolish the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those